Kids with guns, kids with guns, taken over by won't be long. They mesmerize skeletons. Kids with guns.
What's up, YouTubies? I'm Corzi from GamingLegit. Hopefully this will be my last attempted recording for this video. Keep on getting like just like puffs in my mic and it's pissing me off. And I spend like 10 or whatever minutes recording and then suddenly I realize I've got all these with my mic and it pisses me off. Okay, Bad Company 2, variant is Rush, map is Arica Harbor? Question mark? I don't know how to pronunciate it, but that's the name of the map. I got it for you guys. It's pretty cool, right? Because I always forget the name of the map. So it's more than what you can expect from Corzi. Main strat, work with the squad. Talk about this. Secondly, make the defending team work. And thirdly, just watch this mother trucking video because I'm a straight up gangster. Everybody knows that. I'm just gangster. I'm joking. Seriously, I'm joking. I'm a total dork. Got like 8 Marvel comic shirts. But they're cool, right? Marvel Comics cool. Besides the fact that Disney bought them. That sucks. Disney's taking over the world. That scares me. Anyways. Okay, so I cut out the first part of this video, obviously, because the game's way too long. I prefer games that last 25-30 minutes, like this game lasted 25, or, I don't know, I think my recording ended at like 30 minutes or something like that. So I cut out basically, I think, the first 10 minutes of this video. This video is broken up into 2 portions, this part and the second part. Obviously, it's going to be the same title, but part 2. So after this video, go directly to the next video. The second video is a lot more intense as far as what you're seeing on the screen, and you'll see a really solid display of the squad work I'm going to be initially talking about in this commentary. It's going to be, you're going to see illustrated a lot more in the second video, so watch that one. But still, continue through this video because, you know, I talk about some good stuff here. Talk about it, rate it. Here we go. Okay, get the first demolition point, obviously. Map's going to expand, go to the next demolition point. Now, the next demolition point is tricky because there's a bunch of buildings nestled together, and so it can kind of be hard. It depends on the team really you're playing against. I've had different experiences playing this map. Sometimes it can be really hard because where you spawn, you have to walk pretty much on an open face of the map down a hill into the city where the demolition points are, and you're pretty vulnerable. Okay, screw it. I'm not even going to try to say that word. Yeah, you can get shot easily, and so you want to get down to the city as fast as you can. And the best way to do that is, you know, eventually you're going to get down there. You're going to have some stragglers that are sitting back in the base, picking people off as they're going through the base. Like so, right here, you'll see I put a shot into the tank, and then I must die up here or something like that because I get killed. Yeah, okay, I die here, and then you see how there's like 3 or 4 people. This happens every single time a demolition point is extended or pushed back to a different point. There's people that sit back and pick the people off that are advancing to the new demolition point. Eventually that'll stabilize and it'll become more of a war at where the demolition points are. Hopefully, unless you're playing with a complete noob set of teams or teammates and stuff. And that goes into what I appreciated most about this video. It was that I was working with 2 of some of my best friends. Bouncing Panda, you'll see him in the bottom left hand corner of you'll see the squad members in the bottom left hand corner. You'll see him there quite often. He's my buddy Paul. Paul Bouncing Panda is the same person. AK Breezy is another person you'll see quite a bit probably. Now he just bought an Xbox so he could play Bad Company 2 with me. How cool is that? That is dope shit. So I gotta call out Alex, AK Breezy. You are the shit, dude. He's called Big Sexy. And so if you guys want to leave some comments, that's my nickname for him, is Big Sexy. AK Breezy is Alex, aka Big Sexy. Anyways, and so yeah, that's why this game was so fun, because I was playing with a group of friends. We were playing legit, we were strategizing, we were planning our pushes, we were communicating, screaming to each other throughout this entire game. That's why it's so intense and fun to play these 25-30 minute games, because at the end, you're just like, if you come out with a victory and everything works out, it's just exciting. It feels so good, like, you know, you just feel like it's just the solid competitive nature of GamingLegit and what I like to push for. I've been posting videos on another guy's channel, pulling more subscribers over to my page. Some people like my videos. I would say 90% of the people on that channel appreciate and like my videos. And I got, those Modern Warfare 2 tryhards that just, are just dicks on YouTube and dicks on the community. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. They're just straight up haters. Like, they just can't bite their tongue and just have to say something to demean everybody that's in it. Anyways, hopefully those guys will stay away from this video, but I don't know, they might find, nestle in little hate comments into this video. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, I'm going to talk about squad. I'm going to go straight into strategy, give you guys what you want to listen to. So, our squad setup, myself and Paul, or Paul and myself, which is Bouncing Panda, we are the front runners, and the front runners are these are the kind of terms I use. They're not like, Bad Company 2 legit terms. It's what I call front runners. I'll explain to you now what front runners are. Front runners to me are, you have two people that are like assault guys. You have an assault class or engineer class. Either of those, I base those pretty much as being front runners for me and my squad, people I play with. Though I belched. And so engineer, assault, you can shift between, two of these people. It could be two engineers, two assault, just, preference. Paul wanted to be an assault, so he was an assault. I wanted to play as an engineer because I haven't used the engineer too much, and so I chose to be the engineer. I prefer the engineer after playing with it now over the assault, just because the RPGs, you just can't go wrong with them. And so we have two front runners, like I was explaining, and then AK Breezy plays the medic role. Now, the medic role is key to a squad, and I gotta say, Alex, AK Breezy, plays it magnificently. Every single game, he'll be the top player as far as point goes, and that's how that position should be played. It should be the person that should be pulling the most points. If it goes well, if it works correctly, if he's doing his job, he should come out with the most points. Now, he doesn't get the most points because he gets the most kills. He's playing the support position in the back. He will be getting kills, but his job primarily is to be reviving and giving health packs to the front runners. And so you have your two front runners that are pushing into these rush points, these demolition points, trying to arm them. And then you have the medic, which is the support player playing behind him. You don't want your medic in front of the front runners, because if your medic dies, then your system can fall apart really easily. If your medic dies, then you have nobody to throw you down health packs, nobody to revive you. And so it's just common sense, but if you die, you don't have nobody to heal you. And so potentially your whole squad could be killed, and you have to spawn all the way back at your base, and you don't want that. So the idea behind it, just to reiterate, is that you have your two front runners. I take damage, or if Paul takes damage, we start calling out to AK Breezy. Wherever he is on the map, he's usually right behind us or playing close to us. He's playing kind of carefully. He's not, running down the center of the map. He's kind of playing off to the side. And you call out, hey, I need a health pack. Hey, I need to be revived. Usually he gets over, throws down a health pack, or revives us. Now, in this video right here, you don't see me getting revived by him, but I'm not saying that doesn't mean he's not doing his job. He's over reviving another one of my teammates or throwing them health packs. He can't be everywhere at once. It's just a general system that I think works well as a squad. I'm not saying it's the best way to approach this game. I'm not saying it is the way to approach this game. I'm just giving you an example of something that worked for me and works for my group of guys when we go on and we play. You can take my methods, shift them, mold them, blend them, put them into a strategy that works well for you. I'm just giving you this video as a source of entertainment, hopefully something you can learn from and put it into your game. I'm not claiming to be the best at this game, so all you haters leaving me hate comments, just don't do it. This is just something that worked for me, like I said. I just want to preface that so I don't get a bunch of haters. Now, you're probably wondering what the fourth guy in our squad's doing. I can't honestly tell you specifically what he was doing the entire game because he wasn't communicating too much. It was AK Breezy's friend. His name's Halo Cost. I think it shows up in the bottom left-hand corner in our squad. I assumed that he was sniping because in the beginning of the game he was sniping, so I'm just gonna assume that he's gonna be sniping. Even if he wasn't, this is a strategy that I'm gonna talk about now that works really well with this setup that we're doing. Is that you have your last person snipe and he puts on that spotting scope. Now he can spot an infinite amount of people, and now your squad is working very well. So your front runners can see all of the enemies, kill them, and then you have your medic reviving them. This video, the strategy is going to persist into the next part of the video. It's going to be part 2, labeled same title. Just like I said earlier in this video, please rate and subscribe to me if you haven't subscribed subscribe to me. That word's so hard to say for me. I don't know. I'm a freaking idiot. I love you guys. God bless. And I'll see you in part 2. Peace.